heard thunder over our part of town. I hope you guys are good over there.
I was gonna say, you should see what's behind me right now, Chelsea. Here you go. You can hear some of the rumbles of thunder. We got it coming our way. So hopeful to just go ahead and talk more about the SS United States, because we have a beautiful backdrop besides some of those storms that we're starting to see moving to downtown Mobile. I'm even getting some sprinkles out here. So I want to go ahead and bring in Miss Pam. Now, this is someone who is part of the Perdido Queen now, but also you got inspired to join the Perdido Queen team because you've actually sailed on the SS United States.
I did. I was 11 years old. It was back in 1963, and we lived in Ohio. And it was so cold that winter, my dad decided we wanted to go someplace south, and 5 days later we were on that ship. And they had to use icebreakers to get the ice out of the harbor to get that ship away from the harbor.
And so tell me about the trip, how long it was and where you went.
We stayed 16 days, we went all the way to Panama. We didn't go through the canal, and then back up to New York again.
And I understand that you can see the room that you actually stayed in here near us.
Yeah, if I can count the right portholes, I know where it's at.
And so just really cool to be able to come and see this. And so what inspired you to join the Perdido Queen team? I know that you've been on it, but how did that go about?
I just made a phone call and talked to the captain and just wanted to be so I can see the ship since it's been so long. And I kept a lot of pictures and menus, and so I brought them to share with the captain just to show Captain Willie, you know, what I had experienced. And I've been here just about every time they do a cruise. He lets me back on and I get to talk about it.
And so you're originally from Ohio, but where do you currently reside?
In Foley.
And you've been there for a few years?
Yes.
And so this is something that you can come and see for yourself. You can come on the Perdido Queen, come check out the SS United States. And so about how often are you here for some of those cruises so people can talk to you and find more information?
I try to be here every one they've had.
And so what do those dates look like?
They can check the Perdido Queen website and see what days they have the port tours, and they also have other tours too to show you the river.
And the good news is that they have lots of these scheduled coming up. So in case you're looking for something to do for Father's Day, also some inspiration for the 4th of July holiday, maybe you have some family coming into town, go ahead and check out the Perdido Queen. We're going to have more information along with your weather forecast coming up in just a little bit. If you can't see it, I have some of those raindrops on my sunglasses right now. We're probably going to head inside here in just a little bit, taking some of the AC, but also get a break from this rain. I'll talk more about your forecast at SS United States and the Perdido Queen coming up in just a little bit. But Ms. Pam, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
We'll have more coming up later, guys.
I know those storms look like they were rolling in, but you look like you're still good to go.
Yep, that is exactly right, Chelsea. Luckily, we just got a few sprinkles. If anything, it helped to cool us down just a little bit, so that was going to be a great piece there. It feels better. We still have some of the clouds just blocking out some of that sunshine, but still making way for this beautiful sight behind us, and it's going to be the SS United States. This is so cool because we get to get so up close and personal with this ship. We get to just see what it looked like. We get to talk about what it was in the past and see what it looks like now before its final destination, just off the coast of Okaloosa County. But I did want to go ahead and talk more about our forecast, and so this is going to go off the coast of one of our local beaches, checking in on another local beach. We're checking in southern Baldwin County, and that's where we're just starting to see some nice conditions down in Orange Beach. Still looking to be mostly clear out there. The majority of those rain showers, they're taking place further inland, so if you're portions of Baldwin County, we're still seeing some of those showers just closer towards Point Clear, not quite impacting the beach areas. But I did want to go ahead and talk about our rip current risks at our local beaches because they're low for today. However, heading into the next few days, the weekend, even in the early part of next week, it is going to be bumping up to moderate. So if you're planning on heading down towards the beach this weekend, please just be careful out there. Always check on those beach flags. But daytime highs for today, once again, right around average for this time of year. We're going to be maxing out mid to upper 80s, possibly a few isolated lower 90s out there. But really, it's going to be that humidity that you're feeling. We're getting a break from it right now where we're located because of the rain, because of that cloud cover. But many spots still going to be feeling like the mid to upper 90s, possibly even some triple digits out there. But let's time things out on our futurecast because, again, you're going to be rooting for some of this rain coverage. A little higher anticipated for today, but especially it's going to be late afternoon and this evening. Higher chances remain on the west side of I-65. So the Florida Panhandle still has the chance to see some of those showers and storms. But if you're located closer towards northern Mobile County, Washington County, or Mississippi counties, you're looking at a much higher chance to see some of those heavy downpours, frequent lightning, some gusty winds. Still some small hail cannot be ruled out heading into the rest of this evening. so keep that in mind for those Friday night plans, but still random where some of those showers and storms could develop. Taking a look at the next 7 days and what we're tracking in your outlook, it's summertime here on the Gulf Coast. We continue to feel it. Staying toasty, staying humid, some mild and muggy mornings. Those rain chances every single day, higher in the afternoon and the evening, might possibly have an impact on those weekend plans. Just make sure that you have the Fox 10 weather app downloaded and stay updated with radar and Futurecast right there in the palm of your hand. I'm going to be talking more about the Perdido Queen touring the SS United States. That's coming up in just a little bit. We're going to be talking with the captain here in just a bit. Plus also meteorologist Hannah Fink. She's going to be keeping you updated on your forecast coming up on Fox 10 midday. I'll have more on this coming up in just a little bit.
On board the Perdido Queen.
Yes, that is exactly right, Joe. And we are actually inside the brand new portion of the Perdido Queen. This is going to be enclosed. It's going to be air conditioned. So previously it was only the downstairs. Now this is a brand new addition, which is going to be perfect for these summer times here on the Gulf Coast. So in case you're ever thinking that you just want to go enjoy some AC but see some cool sights, this is going to be a great option. And I'm also joined right now by Captain Willie Jones. Thank you so much for having us today.
Sure. Thank you for coming.
And so I want to go ahead and get started talking about first the Perdido Queen. How exactly did you guys get started?
So we brought the boat to Orange Beach initially, thinking that a beach town would be a good place to have a dinner cruise boat, but we wound up having to compete with the beach itself, so it just didn't really work out there. And the city of Mobile said, well, why don't you bring it to Mardi Gras one season and see how we do there. And after bringing it here, we realized very quickly that this is where we needed to be, and we made our home here.
That is great. So finding their home here in the port city. And so you guys have been doing these tours for a little bit now. What are some of the differences that you've noticed on the SS United States?
So a lot of the portholes have been removed. The promenade deck has all the windows removed. They are removing paint, getting it ready to be non-toxic to be in the water. Ultimately, the stacks will be coming down in the near future.
So every single week it looks just a little bit different on this ship, but this isn't one of the only things that folks can find on the Perdido Queen. You guys also offer other tours too.
Yes, we have live music dinner cruises, murder mystery dinner cruises, and then of course the port tour.
And you guys are also doing some of these additions to it as well. What we're standing in right now, when was this added?
Well, the project started in October, and it's been going on for quite a while.
And I can tell you this, it feels great in here. It's great to get a break away from the heat, the humidity, and just enjoy some of this AC. And so if folks, they want to find out more about the Perdido Queen, come see the SS United States themselves, how can they go about doing so?
You can visit us on our website at perdidoqueen.com or call us at 251-948-6611.
There you go. We'll have that on our website too. And also really quickly before we go, there's also another addition to the SS United States that's coming in August. What is that?
So the USS Enterprise will be joining the SS United States some point in August.
And as always, we'll have more information on that once it arrives to the port city. That way we can check out 2 ships come fall time. We'll have all those details on fox10tv.com under the Studio 10 tab. And also really quickly, I understand you have a very special viewer out there right now.
Oh, my wife is watching. Hey, Anna.
Hello, Anna. We'll have more coming up on this later on. Guys.